Y'all don't mind my pimple. Please don't mind her. I don't know what. Like I woke up this morning and she just decided to plop her fat ass like on my forehead. Well, next to my eyebrow. So like I don't understand. I'm gonna give her the name Bertha because she's a big bitch. You already know how it goes with the glare. Yeah. So just please, just don't mind it. I'm trying my best. Please. Hey friends, it's Manii, and welcome back to my channel.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I am living for the Lord. Hallelujah. I feel him down in my spirit.
Yes, y'all, welcome back to my channel. How y'all doing today? Y'all good, y'all good, y'all good? As y'all can tell by the title of today's video, we're doing another story time. I'm so nice to people, like why do things happen to me? But whatever, this story time's not even all that serious, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it was a small thing and I personally didn't really care that much. But yeah, it was just still funny that it happened to me. So yeah. Before we even get into story time, please, if you're new, go down below, hit that subscribe button, turn on the post notifications so you never miss an upload. If you're not new to the channel, hi, welcome back. How y'all day is going, what's up? Let me know how y'all day is going. Don't forget to also slap that like button down below and comment down if y'all like this story time. Let me know what y'all think. If you haven't seen my reaction video, please go watch that. I reacted to Lil Nas's controversial music video that's got a lot of talk right now, calling by your name. So yeah, go check that out. Go check out my other videos too while you're there. You might find something you like. If you're not following me on Instagram or Snap, please go do so. The link will be in the description down below and also pop up on the screens. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into this story time. Let's get into the story time. So this story time takes place, I don't really remember what exact grade I was in. I just know I was in elementary school. It was either 4th grade or 5th grade. So yeah, right, 4th or 5th grade, and this is happening to me. 4th or 5th grade, I was going through a little phase. I feel like that was the biggest my whole phase has ever been. I don't understand, not whole phase, because I wasn't really hoeing, but maybe experimental phase. I would say experimental. That was my biggest experimental phase because y'all know I'm a little, yeah.
Gay!
So I was going through a little, time where I was just dating every girl in my school. After a breakup with one girl, I would date the next girl, and they possibly would have been friends. They probably were friends. Cause I dated a lot of girls from my elementary school. I want to say majority of my grade. I really dated them or tried to talk to them or something was along those lines. Well, I don't even know how I had so many girlfriends or how so many people wanted to talk to me because I was ugly. I was ugly. If I show y'all pictures of me from elementary school or even middle school, god damn, shit is cringy. There was this one girl named I don't want to use her real name, so I'm gonna give her a name. I'm gonna call her Pixie Stick because she was very bubbly and she was very skinny, skinny. I mean, I'm skinny, but she was beyond skinny. She was non-existent. We were some rude kids. We were really some rude kids. Every day after, well, during lunch, recess or whatever, we would go to this big old yard we had and we would go all the way to the back. Some people had speakers, some people had, their phones or whatever. It was always playing music and whatnot. So it was always in the back and girls be dancing on guys. I'm talking full blown grinding. I don't know where we got this energy from at such a young age. People playing kissing games and whatnot. That's actually how I got my first kiss, I'm not gonna lie. Looking back, I'm like, we were not elementary school kids. We were grown people in little bodies like that. That was just a normal thing for us to do, do some nasty things to each other in school or during school hours or whatever. So fast forward, I don't remember if it was before or after we had lunch or whatever, but Pixie Stick, I almost said her real name. Almost said her real name. I just don't want to say her real name just because. Pixie Stick and I had this class together. Well, we had every class together because I'm pretty sure elementary school and middle school, we had homerooms that traveled together. You know what I'm saying? You got a class and that was your class for the year. You know what I'm saying? We get to one of our classes, right? And my friend, I'm not gonna name his name either. I'm gonna name him Justin. So Justin was like, oh, if you want to get this girl or whatever. Oh, no. Scratch that. So we get to the class, whatever. We're putting our coats and stuff back in like the little cubbies and stuff, like the little closet we had in the classroom. So I'm putting my stuff up there and I'm talking to Pixie Stick, and I'm like, you know, I'm trying to see some, like, you know, what's the word? Like, I want to basically trying to sauce it up so I can try to, you know, get a little peek at what little private parts look like.
Wait a damn minute.
So I was like, you know, show me some. And she was like, you show me some. And I was like, me show you some? You sure about that? I'm not sure. I'm not positive. I don't think I want to do that. It's not my cup of tea. Girls just couldn't get me enough. They couldn't do that for me. So it was like, I'm about to show you like a gummy worm. Like, I'm literally about to show you a gummy worm. If I pull this out, it's about to be on flop. It's about to be on flat, deflated. Like, it's really about to be looking like that. So I was like, not really sure, but you know, I'll think about it one night. So I'm talking to my friend Justin, because at the time, me and him was like this. We was mad close and whatever. So he would always talk to me because he was the player of the school. Like, even to this day, he grew up. Like, oh my God, Justin. He's so fine. But still, so like everybody wanted him, everybody liked him, and he was basically like the master of all this stuff. So he was trying to give me some advice and some tips or whatever. He was like,
go to the bathroom and you know, take out your thing and like play with it. Like, you know, just play with it a little. You don't gotta do the whole yard, but just, you know, flick it a little, move it around or whatever, and eventually it'll like doop.
So I was like, let's test this theory, you know? I haven't done this before, so I was like, let me just test this theory. So class is settling down or whatever. He was telling me this as we were walking away from like the coat racks and whatever. So he pulls me aside and we're walking away and we're talking about it. So class settles down, and mind you, me and Pixie Stick sits next to each other. Pretend behind me is like the closet or whatever. We're a little bit next to it, so we're like all the way in the back, and nobody really could see us, to be honest. Like, nobody's behind us and nobody's really next to us either. So besides on that other side is open. Like, the whole class is over there, so we're in the back, like the back corner. So they only can see me from like one side or whatever. So I was like, you know what? Let me try this out. I was like, hey, teacher, can I go to the bathroom? So I went to the bathroom. I'm flicking it, I'm playing with it, and it starts to go up. I'm like, oh, okay. So let's go back to the classroom then. Obviously it shrunk by the time I left the bathroom, because like there's nothing like really keeping it up, you know what I'm saying? So it shrunk by the time I left the bathroom. I'm like, okay, I got this idea, so I could just do this like in the classroom and then get it like, you know, a little before I even show her. I get back to the classroom and I sit next to Pixie Stick, and I'm like,
so, are you ready?
I don't know. Let me check. Looking good.
she's like, you show me first. I'm like, you show me first. Like, what was this? I asked you first, so show me. While she's like doing what she's doing, mind you, we're in school uniform, so button up shirts. She said, doop, doop, doop. And she just showed me like the top part of her boob, like literally just the skin part of her breast, the top. I didn't see no nips, I didn't see no color, I didn't see no nothing. So I'm just sitting there like,
And
ooh, a titty. My little wee said it was not moving. While she's putting it away, I'm like, let me play with it while she's distracted. So I'm playing with it a little through my pockets, getting there. And then she's like,
Alright, so your turn.
I got you. So at this point, it's still on gummy worm. Like, I'm trying to get it up and it's not going up. Maybe she scarred me. I think that's what she did. Maybe she scarred me. I'm getting ready. I'm like unbuckling my, mind you, we're in the middle of class. Like, I don't know how she did this, like in the middle of class, and show me her top part of her boob without nobody seeing. Cause I guess everybody's paying attention to the teacher. Me and her having a full blown like cam show right now. I'm unbuckling my pants and all this stuff, and I open it, right? And this was the moment of truth, y'all. Like, I knew it was on gummy worm because I couldn't get it up. But she's like getting very impatient and antsy, so she's like, just take it out, I ain't talking so much, just take it out, I already showed you. So I'm like, okay. So I said, boop, it said boing. When I look at her, she's staring at it first. I'm looking at her stare at it, and I'm like, We're just sitting there in silence. Like literally she's looking and I'm looking at her. And mind you, the more she's looking, the more it's like slowly losing air. Like it's slowly deflating. I put it up, right? Zip up my pants and buckle it back or whatever. As soon as I finished pulling out my pants, she said to her friend was sitting like at the table diagonal from us, so she was a little bit out of a distance. She was like, I'm not gonna use her friend's name either. I'm gonna say big body, because she was kind of a big body. She was like,
Big body. Come on, he got a small pee-pee.
I was like, I know this bitch. I know she did not. Like, I was really in shock. I was like, I know she did not just... I know that this girl did not just call out in the middle of class to her friend that I had a small pee. She really outright just blurted it out. I'm looking at her like, bitch. When I tell you I wanted to right hook her, bing. After that class, I had gotten up and I went to go confront her. So we're getting up or whatever, and we're like, I guess getting ready to leave for the day or wherever we was going. Like, it was either we just came into school and we was going to lunch, or we was coming back from whatever we was coming from and getting ready to leave. One of the two, but we was gathering our belongings. I'm going up to her and I'm like,
So, did you think that was funny?
why would you ask to see my piece, and then when you see it, you outright blurt something out to one of your friends? So I was like, why would you say that? And she was like,
Because it is. I was not expecting that.
and I'm just like,
You did this for what?
Why not?
Why?
Why not?
and I was like, I bet that's why you had small titties. Like, that's why you had raisins for tits. Like, come on, you trying to play me? Look at you. Mind you, when I tell you she was skinny and small, she was skinny, small, short, and everything. She looked like a little fun-sized package. Like, if she was ever to get into a fight, they could just pick her up and fling her. Like, literally just toss her. That's how small she is. And I was like, all right, that's we got raisins for tits. Like, you know, small titty girl. Like, we can both go at this. Like, I can spread stuff too. Like, mind you, we're in 5th grade, so I mean, obviously, nobody had anything. Like, she had no tits, I had no dick. Like, you know, after she had did that, I was like, yeah, I think I'm done with girls. And I was done with girls until middle school, so yeah.
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
So after me and my friend Justin, I'm talking to him, he was like, so, you know, how was it and whatnot? Because Justin wasn't near us at all. He was like at the other side of the classroom, so I don't think he really was catching on to the drift of what was going on. Justin asked me, I was capping my ass off. I was like, you know what, fine, you know, I played with it like you said, you know, I took it out, showing her, and she was just looking, and she was mesmerized, and I was just capping, bro. Capping, bro. I don't know, I didn't want to be embarrassed because Justin was my crush. Like, he was the person that made me realize that I like guys or whatever.
Gay!
So I was like, wow, I don't want to sound like a fool. I want to embarrass myself in front of him because he's fine and, you know, all this stuff. Elementary school was some time, it's not gonna lie. I want to text Justin now. Like, now I'm thinking about it, I just I want to text him now, like, hi, how are you doing? How you doing there? You trying to link? But yeah, that's all for my story time, y'all. Let me know what y'all think about the story time. Let me know what y'all would have done in this situation. Like, if you got exposed in front of your class, or, you know, something like that happened to you, tell me what you would have done, because what I did was probably not what I would have done now, because back then I was such a punk. Like, I kid you not, I don't even know how I got the courage to take it out, because I kid you not, I was such a little wuss. Like, I was the biggest wuss you will ever meet. So if y'all really did enjoy this video, please share it with anybody you want to share it with, anybody that you feel like went through this story, or if you feel like this is a funny story to have somebody listen to, just share it for me. Please, pretty please, with sugar on top. In all seriousness, I hope y'all have a great day wherever y'all in the world. And I'm gonna see y'all next week with a brand new video. So yeah, bye friends. The fact that she really sat there and exposed me. She went and told people that I had a small piece. Well, I mean, she kind of wasn't lying, because it was on gummy. Like, it was literally on gummy. So also, we're in elementary school. Like, how big of a piece do you want me to have? Like, I'm in 4th, 5th grade. Like, You want me to have a 9-inch? Because because that's not humanly possible. Imagine that. I should have got my cousin to beat her up. That's what I really should have did.